anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, go! And since this is basically gonna be the first time people on YouTube are hearing about it, hello everyone on YouTube. Say hello to everybody in Twitch chat, because they're gonna be saying hello to you right about now. I am gonna be hosting a Symphony of the Night randomizer tournament. Because, one, I need more content, and two, it's been a while since we've done a tournament, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm putting up the prize myself of at least $100. It's going to be $100 prize pool, plus if other people want to add to the prize pool, they'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to be adding $1 for every average viewer I have on my Twitch channel for the month of August. So all this is going to start in August. So if you want to be a part of it, I recommend following the Twitch channel, showing up live, and that's going to help add more money to the prize pool. And plus you get to watch live with all of these fun people and get to chat with me in real time and stuff like that. I highly recommend doing it if you're already subscribed to the YouTube channel, which I'm sure most of you are, right? Let's go ahead and check. What? It's only 42%? Wait a minute. So first, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then come check me out on Twitch if you feel like it. And I know you're tired of me doing this at the start of every single one of my videos. I know you're tired of it. Also, Ranch, thank you so much for the sub, dude. How's it going, homie? It's going to be a Soten randomizer tournament. Turn around, Alucard. What the fuck? Also, I was messing around with my audio, so hopefully it's better now. Heart refresh. Time to break the game. Damn, Emily's down to put another 100 into the pool. Bro, we're about to make somebody really, really happy they decided to get good at Soten randomizer. Library card. This sword's not terrible, but I don't really want to keep all of this stuff. So I think I'm actually not going to use the library card. I like when you do it. I want to see it. We need to get to 69. We never even got to 69% subscribed. It was 69% unsubscribed, which was honestly kind of not nice if you think about it. It's like opposite nice. If we can get to 69% subscribed, maybe I should come up with some sort of like fun stream or YouTube incentive if we get to 69%. I'll come up with something soon. Maybe I'll do like a cosplay video. That'd be fun. I'll dress up as like Alucard or some shit. I'll do a shitty cosplay. My movement's not very good right now, but whatever. Maria or bust. Damn, how about Maria and bust? If you know what I'm saying. Alright, anyways. Without getting too lewd here. Yeah, I've been meaning to do a new hair color after this anyways. I was gonna do pink, but I could do silver instead. I think silver hair would be fun. I think silver would actually go pretty well, actually, now that I think about it. And then I would just need to find like a tunic and a cape. Because you guys don't need, I'll probably wear like fucking gym shorts underneath. You guys don't need to see fucking my pants or any of that shit. Let's put on the dark armor. Yeah, that's fine. Oh shit, I fucked up. Wow, what a fight. This is very weird. Nice. Axe Lord armor cosplay. Buy a giant suit of armor and a huge battle axe. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh my god. You kind of wanted to do silver? Yeah. Holy fuck. One of my friends has done Alucard cosplays before, so I could ask them for help. A Richter cosplay. Richter, I could do. I was thinking about doing Richter a long time ago, but I've just never stuck to doing anything like that. Oh wait, I have a thrust sword. I just realized that that was a thrust sword drop. Dude, that's twice now I've gotten thrust sword drops in my randomizers. Feels good to be lucky, huh? That's a sword up there. That could be good. I will grab Echo. Just in case. Just for safety. I could do that. I could be Netflix Alucard and be shirtless. Let's check out this sword, actually. It's bad. Wow, this sword fucking sucks. It's worse than my fists. That's insanity. Oh, come on. I'm not very tech savvy. Trying to get BizHawk and Soden working. It's, I was gonna make a tutorial about that and I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna make that tutorial at some point. So before, thank you for reminding me. I'm announcing that tournament now. So if you're able to get ready for it now, I recommend it. And if you haven't set up BizHawk, the emulator that we're likely going to be using, that it is the emulator that's basically used for Soden speedrunning. You could also try Mednafen if your computer can't handle like a more robust program running. Like usually it's a CPU issue. If you can't run BizHawk, it's because of a CPU not being strong enough. Mednafen is a little bit easier to run, and I'll make a tutorial on that one as well. But yeah, I'll go ahead and make a tutorial on how to set up Soden Randomizer again, starting from the scratch, getting BizHawk. I won't show how to get your Soden ROM file, but I will show you kind of, maybe, possibly, how to do it, if that makes sense. I'll do what I can to show how to do it the legal way. Or how to do it in a way that I won't get in trouble for showing you guys how to do it. If anybody decides to narc. Yeah, Mednafen can't do the tracker though, so that's why I usually recommend doing BizHawk if you can. Only use Mednafen if you absolutely have to, because it's not supported with the tracker as much. There is a Mednafen tracker, I think. Or there's a way to track it with Mednafen. It's just less convenient. There we go. Is it true that EPSXE is malware? EPSXE is a bad emulator. It's not literally malware, but it might as well be, dude. It's so bad. It doesn't emulate things well at all. It's just an old emulator that had to do a lot of hacky things to get PlayStation games running, when there's way better emulators nowadays. Okay, I will say, if you are struggling, to set up the emulator, it's probably because you don't have the BIOS. If you look up PlayStation 1 BIOS, you'll be fine. If you put it into google.com, download PlayStation 1 BIOS or something like that. I can't guarantee that that's technically ethical or legal, but it's something you can technically do. I don't recommend doing it. I do not condone stealing copyrighted material. However, there is an FAQ on the long library that explains it all, yes. Just don't go into the long library being like, help me download Soden. Because people are going to be like, yeah, don't do that. Not legal. Hashtag not legal advice, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Sony's going to What's it, extradite? Is that the phrase when you fucking steal somebody from their country to bring them into a different country to charge them with some crime? I don't think that's gonna happen to any of you guys, but I don't think Sony's gonna do that. Expedite? Isn't it extradite? Expedite is like when you ask something to be like expedient, something to be sped up. Like if I extradite or expedite shipping, that means I'm going for fast shipping. I want my package to be shipped faster. Yeah. It is extradite? Okay, cool. Thank you guys. I'm not an Englishologist, all right? I'm not well versed in the native language of my home country. I have a public education here, okay? Like I'm doing the best I can with what I got. He speaks Floridian. Hell yeah, brother. I went to slightly above average public schools, which means absolutely nothing. Doppelganger needs to learn how to block, dude. I speak bad English. You're in good company. Hell yeah. Trying to understand, no worries, man. I will say conversational English, you know, just English that you speak in conversation is so different than written English. So different. Axe Lord armor, but that's actually Spike Breaker. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, because that can actually be very useful. I would say if you're used to using EPSXE, BizHawk is a just much better experience overall. The game just looks better, the game runs better, you won't run into random like glitches and crashes. EPSXE has EPSXE specific glitches and crashes because the way that they emulate some of the I forget exactly the reason, but there's certain parts of the BIOS, because the reason why EPSXE is so easy to set up is because they use custom BIOS, if I remember correctly. So they use custom BIOS, which isn't accurate to the actual console. DuckStation is fine. It's just that DuckStation isn't allowed in speedruns for this game because it has what's the thing where they intentionally use they speed up through lag, basically. They take the CPU power of your computer and use that to help speed up the game when it's supposed to be lagging, so it doesn't emulate lag properly. Other than that, it's a great emulator. If you just want to casually play PlayStation games, DuckStation is fucking amazing. Some speedrun communities also allow it. I think like Mega Man X community? No, not Mega Man X. Mega Man Legends. The Mega Man Legends community allows it. So, but we don't allow it in the Soten community. Gravity boots. Okay. I got some out of logic flight. Gladly take that. These weapons are okay. And I am... Okay, shops, whatever. Gotcha, didn't know that. Yeah. So, I forget the exact name of what it's called, but yeah, it doesn't emulate lag properly. Which is, you know, pretty normal for most emulators. Even BizHawk isn't, like, perfect with lag emulation, but it's closer. Also, what's up? Pehai, maybe? Pehai? I have no clue how to say that, but hi, fellas. Yeah, don't use... PSX Jin is another emulator that you could use, right? But that one's also slightly inaccurate overall. So that one's not allowed. It used to be allowed because it was one of the only emulation options out there that wasn't EPSXE. So it was allowed for a little while. But after comparing it to alternative options, it's been found to be pretty inaccurate, all things considered. They're just better options. Mendefen, I think, is just like the go-to for speedrunning PlayStation games, though. Like, pretty much every PlayStation community allows Mendefen because it's the most accurate. And BizHawk uses the Mendefen core, if I remember correctly. So if you're using BizHawk, you're essentially using Mendefen. It's just that BizHawk has extra, like, stuff that you could add on top of it. Extra tools that you could add, so... What emulator do I use for GBA? GBA, I also use BizHawk because BizHawk is a multi-core emulator. So you can use BizHawk for all sorts of different kinds of consoles and stuff like that. And the GBA emulation on BizHawk is great. DS, I use Desmu, I think is how it's pronounced, but it's DESMU. And there's multiple versions of that. I forget the version I'm exactly using, but... Do I have a Discord for subs? I have a sub-only section on my Discord. If you type !Discord, that'll send you to my personal Discord, and I do have a subs-only section, but for the most part, that's pretty quiet. Everybody just kind of uses the public stuff, and my Discord's not super active. It's a very great place to get updates from me when I'm doing stuff, or, you know, if more people start using it to communicate and ask me questions, or, you know, I'm always checking my Discord. So one of the best ways to get an answer out of me for something that you're interested in is to actually just ask me on Discord, because I always look into my Discord, and I answer questions there all the time. And if you guys end up talking amongst yourselves, that's great too. Like, Emily's in there answering questions for people as well sometimes. This carrot I swing around fucking sucks. Yeah, dude. It's this is like one of the lowest possible weapon stats, I think. It's worse than my fist, whatever this weapon is, like the original weapon stat. I was only using it for flight. Oh, fuck. Wait, he's actually gonna use attacks. Oh, no. Never mind, we're good. Use it to practice my English if you don't have a problem. Sure, go for it, man. You do you. I can't stop you. Just, you know, be nice to people. That's all I care about. I ain't trying to get fucking canceled for having a toxic Discord or something like that. That'd fucking suck. Oh, I suck. I know a lot of streamers, like, they'll make a Discord channel and then they never do anything with it. And that ends up being slightly problematic for some people, but I hope to... I mean, I'm basically the only person that moderates it at this point, and we've never had any issues in the Discord, so... Smells like a nice seed. It's, I have a couple of Vlad relics, and that's fine. Tooth of Vlad helps with damage a lot when you're doing fist only, so I'm not too mad. Alright, let's see what I got. I'll take that. This stuff's whatever. These are both sellables, and there wasn't really anything that useful in the shop, if I remember correctly. Either way. Yeah, to have a decent-sized server be drama-free. I agree. I agree with that. I'm not saying that it's, like, always the streamer's fault or whatever, but sometimes it ends up being more trouble than it's worth. Holy glasses. This early? Interesting. So, I need to go to Castle Entrance now. Whoa. This might be a dumb question, but how do you do so many Tetra Spirits come out when I do it? It comes out as one. So they're two separate spells. Yep, what MT said. There's 2 separate spells. So if you look up like the spells on like the internet or something like that, like all the different spells Alucard can use, the one that is back, forward, up, down into attack, that is Summon Spirit, and that only summons 1 ball. If you hold up for, I think it's a full second, and then do a half circle from up to forward to down, and then hit attack, that's the Tetra Spirit, and that's what summons the 4. Oops. What are we doing today? We're doing some Soten Randomizer. I have some other things planned. I'm going to watch Daigon's GDQ run after this because I want to support my friend Daigon, checking out his run. And it's a Dawn of Sorrow speedrun that was done at GDQ, I believe, 2 days ago. So I want to check that out because I haven't watched it yet. And apparently it was a pretty good run overall. Rom Scout is doing commentary, and that's always a good time as well. So. How does the ranking for Randomizer work? So the rankings for Randomizer is based off of races. In the Long Library Discord, there is a bot that was created by Talik that basically keeps track of people's wins and losses in the Discord. Nice. Do I want to keep this? I'll come back for this if I really, really need it. I guess. I don't think I need that. That seems like a waste. But yeah, so the wins and losses that you have and stuff like that, and if you do a big race, it's based off of who gets first, second, third, and all that stuff. And that will determine your ELO, which is basically like a skill ranking in the Discord. And then there's a leaderboard on the Discord for who has the most ELO. So yeah. Aria is getting pretty crazy lately. I saw that there was some developments in the Aria randomizer. I just haven't looked into them yet. I've done Aria randomizers in the past. Oh my god, I messed that up. But yeah. And I had fun doing it. I'm just less familiar with Aria than I am with the other Metroidvania style Castlevanias. So I always get like more lost in that game than in others. But I don't mind trying it out if there's new updates. Or items and relics, the only things that are randomized. If you go to soten.io, nice. It'll explain a lot more about like what is randomized in the game. Soten.io in a web browser, that's where the randomizer is hosted and how you use it and stuff like that. But essentially, if you want the TLDR and you don't want to go there yourself, you could. What shield do I want to use? Does this one have a hitbox? It does, possibly. That could be good. Gladius is actually resembles Family Sword. Okay, this could be good. All right, never mind. But long story short, you can. Nice. I have a shield that does damage. This is a good seed. The randomization, it randomizes where you're going to find relics. It's going to randomize where you're going to find items. It's going to randomize the attributes of items and weapons and equipment and stuff like that. So right now I have a Knight Shield, but it has a hitbox as if it was like Dark Shield, or I think this one might be Medusa Shield or something like that. Something like that. It might be Dark Shield. I don't know what exact shield it's supposed to be. It could also be acting as if it is Alucard Shield. I think it might be Dark Shield based off of the color that they're turning. The stats are randomized, like I said, and then is there anything else? Oh, where you're going to find progression items is randomized amongst other areas where you can find progression items. And if you use guarded logic, which most randomizer presets will do, they use the guarded logic for locations. It means that you can find relics behind certain boss fights where you wouldn't normally find relics. Like Beelzebub doesn't normally have a relic in the room after his fight. It's normally the Ring of Arcana. But in this version of the randomizer, there's a chance that it's actually a relic instead. So fighting Beelzebub might be required in order to beat the game. Dude, what is this seed? Casual logic's broken. I just need one more Vlad relic. This is wild. I don't even have a fucking transformation yet. See, name please, it's at the top left. All aboard Denny's. All aboard the Denny's Casual Seed is what I'm playing right now. Feel free to play this on your own time if you're curious. Rib gonna be at Galamoth, the classic. It's possible. How do you get the GBA randos? Is it like the DSPania where you just download an app? I believe so, Soupcan. I think if you just Google Aria of Sorrow Randomizer, it'll pop up. At least that's the version I've been using, and I think the version I've been using is old. Oops. I shouldn't have gone here. I always do this, where I go this way early, but whatever. I don't have a transformation, so I can't check behind Aurochs yet. Basically just gonna check sword card and hope that it's a transformation. And if not, then we'll just go back to the... Because I want to go to Caverns after this. Oh, it was a transformation! I got so lucky! Let's go! No Power of Mist, which is like, okay. Because I don't need Power of Mist for flight, so... Bat would have been nicer to find here, but... Oh, I'm kind of doing this in the wrong order, because I should have went to Silver Ring possibly first and then backtracked. Because I want to do Silver Ring as well now. Alright. What? 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 Good luck. Yeah, what's up, Levan? How fast does this hit? Oh, it hits fast. Alright. No invincibility, but it has like a really fast damage. So that'll be useful. I'm gonna try and get some iframes. And then... Oh! I found the sweet spot! Yes! Dude, what a sick fight. I was standing in between his legs. That was nice. That was good. No! You've got to be shitting me! How? This has never happened to me before. It's not a soft lock. I gotta use my one library card. Dude. That sucks. It's fine. It's fine. This is actually not that bad, all things considered. I'll double check the shop. I don't think there was anything good in here. My mind is melted now.
I'm interested in
I could sell this stuff.
I'm interested in this.
There isn't anything good here, right? This is something. Yeah, nothing good here.
Farewell for now.
Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card, hell yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna lose some time for this, which is awful, but whatever. Let me put my sword back on. But at least, I mean, I needed to check, Bat anyways, so this is fine.
Thank you.
Here's $10 buy another library
W.
card.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, they're not for sale at the moment, but hopefully that'll change. Oh, whatever. Let's use my sword. Damn, dude. I don't know what happened there, because I killed him with the shield, so I wasn't hitting his hands, I don't think, because that was what I thought caused the soft lock, is hitting his hands. All right. Oops. That's the actual Yatsutsuna. Okay. I'll put this on for now, and then, hey, extra defense, sure. The orchestral versions of Castlevania songs are awesome. Yeah, they're pretty good. I do have a fondness for the originals. Just, you know, they're more nostalgic for me, but I do appreciate the different remixes that exist out there and different reorchestrations and stuff like that. Somebody posted on my Discord a cover that they made of, oh my god. Ooh, what's the name of the song? The song that plays in the caverns? Holy crap, why am I blanking? You always had trouble getting through there with Misform, yeah. Why does sometimes the demon pie have a mask? Because in the randomizer version, they added, Mouse specifically added the nose demon as a possible familiar, because it's just leftover data that was in the game that isn't normally accessible. So you have the option to possibly find the nose demon, and the nose demon is similar to the demon, basically identical in every way. It just speaks Japanese and can just do that. It just has a mask on. It's not Dance of Pails, no. It's Crystal Teardrops. Thank you, Ramen Snake. It was Crystal Teardrops. Yeah, somebody in my Discord, they sent me a video of a cover that they did of Crystal Teardrops, and it was really good. Oh, my shield didn't come out. What? Alright, so here's my plan, right? What was that noise? I'm being stupid because I forgot I need to open this. So this is a little bit of time lost, but whatever. Where are Masa? So my plan is I'm actually going to go into the caverns right now, and then I'll come back to All Rocks later. I'll teleport from the mines to go to All Rocks, and maybe make that like a save split or something. Worst case scenario is that All Rocks has Merman statue, but that's like a very low chance. I'm basically just looking for the last Vlad relic, because it can be literally anywhere. Do I do predictions? Sometimes. Most of the time it's hard to do predictions on like randomizer runs. We've done a couple before. Is that Ring of Varda with the Ring of Ares sprite? It is a Ring of Ares for realsies. Okay, cool. I'll take it. But yeah, if you have an idea for predictions that you want to do, just post it in chat and we'll see if we can get it started. If it ends up working out. Crystal Teardrops and Tragic Prince are top tier. I made a music tier list not that long ago. And I think that's... I think I put Tragic Prince in A tier, personally, but... I can see it being an S tier, actually, as I've listened to the song more. There's a music tier list. Yeah, I made one not that long ago. Actually, it was kind of long ago. It was like almost a year ago now. I forget, like, time spent this past, like, 2 years all kind of blends together. Will I be able to play Soten on a DDR pad? You can do it, yeah. ROM Scout's done it before. I just don't own a PlayStation DDR pad. Where am I going? Somebody started a prediction. The last flag will like be in the first castle. Ooh. I'm doing casual logic, so that means it could literally be anywhere. So I don't know how many checks I have left. I think it's close to a 50-50 odds at this point. Unless I find it right here, and then at that point, it's time to scam everybody's points. Aw, nope. You meant that as a bet prediction? I mean, I don't have a DDR pad, though. So the answer would just be no until I get a DDR pad. But if I have a DDR pad, I'd be able to do it. This game isn't difficult to complete, necessarily. Dogwood was literally the only person that got to bet? What the fuck's up with that? Yeah, tweak the voting time. I usually do 2 minutes or more. So what happens if Dogwood loses? Does he just lose his money to the bank? That's fucked up. Did I do a save split? I don't remember anymore. Fuck, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, Bezos keeps the points. This is kind of scary. I should probably have more than 30 HP, hopefully, by the end of this. I can't get hit by the killer fish, though. Ooh, I might want to keep this. I don't have wolf yet, though. Uh-oh. I'm fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine! Everything's fine! I have a potion, right? Yeah, I do. Let's use a normal potion. I wasn't even worried for a second. Power Glove Soten, yeah. You can cancel the prediction, by the way, ASD. I think if you open up the prediction panel, you should be able to cancel it if you want to do a different one. Oh wow, I'm bad. Already done. Alright, we good. You can do that. Any ideas? I mean, you could just do the same prediction again. That's what I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were just gonna do it again, but let people have more time to try and gamble. That's what I thought you wanted to do. You can do whatever you want, man. You're the mod here. You're in charge. Uh-oh. Can I please? There we go. I was actually a little bit scared there, not gonna lie. Alright, here we go again. Why would Nintendo do anything, though, Balthazar, that, like, people would actually like? And, like, enjoy? I think their goal in life is to make everybody as miserable as possible, I'm pretty sure. Alright, here's the play. Massive brain play, I think. Actually, no, it's not that massive. I'll do a normal brain play instead, actually, now that I think about it. Although... what do I want to do? Alright. Somebody's confident that it's in the first castle. I don't know who. Somebody with points to spare. My guess is Emily. I'll use the iframes from the level up to get through that guy. On a bad bet in one of the chaos runs. Ooh, ouch. Never mind. Well, Heaven's Sword drop is like, I don't know, man. That's a tough one because it's a rare sight to just see a different thing, you know? It was one of the deaths ones. Yeah, that was a mistake. I shouldn't do that anymore. Giving people the option to try and kill me and then saying like, hey, bet on how many deaths I have is a bad idea. That's for sure. Ew, gross. Yeah, we don't talk. I was grumpy on that one. That was a bad idea. Oh well. Yeah, shrug indeed. No, I can't ask you to retire. Damn, if only. If only. Maybe one day I'll be able to retire from speedrunning. But until then, I'm stuck. Trapped here forever in the perpetual misery that is speedrunning. No joy left in my life. Forced to replay the same video game over and over again. Much like Sisyphus rolling the boulder up the hill. Wait, what? Where's my spike breaker? Oh, there it is. Pepe hands. Do I like any of the Diasmanians? I like all of them a decent amount. Order of Ecclesia's a little weird, but whatever. Just need to scam people again? True. Nothing here. Alright, perfect. Do I think Summoning Salt will ever make a Soden video? It seems like Summoning Salt... The vibe that I get from Summoning Salt is that he is much more interested in doing games that he likes and that he knows about, to a certain extent. More so than doing games that... or doing games that are popular. And I don't think Summoning Salt is, like, huge into Soden, personally. I mean, he's done the video on the original Castlevania, but I don't think he's done anything else Castlevania-wise. He's done stuff in, like, that is closer to home, like with Punch-Out and stuff like that, so... From the vibe I get is that Summoning Salt is more interested in doing stuff that is going to be popular on his channel, possibly. Although I can't even think of any videos that are, like, maybe the Mario Kart ones, but he might be super into Mario Kart, actually. But I think in general, he just does stuff that he's, like, interested in. And he might not be interested in Soden, which is, you know, that's fine. Not everybody has to be interested in this game. It'd be nice if that was the case. I've talked about considering making a world record progression video myself. I just personally don't want to do it if it means that I'm basically, you know, sucking my own dick halfway through the video. And then this person came from literally nowhere and has gotten all the world records and his name is me. I feel like that's a little annoying, to be honest. I know people have done it in the past before. I think, I'm 90% sure that the Rixer made a video about a world record progression that included himself as one of the world record holders at one point. But I can't be sure of that because I can't find the video anymore. Maybe he removed it, or maybe I made that up. What about the Bloodstained games? What about them? Yeah. I'm definitely not mad, you know? I'll laugh if Allrock is still on fire, yeah. Yeah. Are you asking like why nobody makes a world record progression for those? I mean, they're just newer games, and they have a much smaller scene and influence overall. Okay, I was about to say, if this was Bat the whole time, I would have been livid. It was a Bat relic, but not the Bat relic. So damn, is Bat in the second castle? So we have Merman statue and, oops. Silver Ring and Holy Glasses left as locations in the first castle. So the people who bet 1 might be shaking in their boots right now. What's my take on them? Curse of the Moon 1 was a really good game. I enjoyed it. Ritual of the Night is a decent Metroidvania. I think it hits a lot of the right notes. It's just kind of buggy, and its performance isn't, well, not performance, presentation isn't great. I personally think that the music and the visuals in that game are a little subpar for my personal tastes. And then Curse of the Moon 2, I never played, so I can't comment on it, but it seems like it's probably pretty fun. Why do I keep forgetting to put Spike Breaker on? Please be Bat. I'd be happy if this was Bat. Ooh, Vanilla Silver Ring. Okay. I wonder if this, at this rate, if it's faster to turn around and use the Allrock's teleporter. I don't think so. I think it's still faster to do this, even though I haven't killed Hippogriff yet. Because I have to do multiple teleport cycles. Yeah, I mean, I've made a video discussing my opinion on Ritual of the Night already, so it's on my YouTube. I forget what I titled it. Something like Ritual of the Night sequels coming out or something like that. Because they basically just talked about the news of the sequel coming out and then my opinion on the game. It's like it was a pretty long video. I probably should have shortened it, to be honest, but because I just had too many talking points, I think, for that one video. And that's something that I'm learning as a YouTuber, that I should probably make sure that my videos are kind of concise to just like one main point per video. And then expand from there instead of having multiple talking points per video. But that's fine. You live and you learn. Oh my god, I am bad at the game. Also, the only transformation in the first castle was Mist. Which is kind of wild to think about. I enjoy Portrait of Ruins Richter mode and Axe Armor mode a decent amount. I mean, Axe Armor mode is more of a meme. And then the Sisters mode is kind of weird because it's like the touchscreen one. But Portrait of Ruin had good stuff. I mean, I like Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow as well. I think it's one of the better speedrun categories, is the Julius mode speedruns. Because you get to play as Alucard and Julius and Yoko. You get to, you know, swap between them in interesting ways. Yeah, I mean, my plan is to do more alternative Castlevania, you know, Metroidvania style game content on my channel over time. Mostly primarily focused on Soten. And there's other Metroidvanias that I'm going to be playing soon, too. I have a bunch of them on my computer, just downloaded, that I've been waiting to play for a long time. And now that I've, you know, ripped the Band-Aid off and played some Hollow Knight, I think before I really start to grind out my Twitch analytics in August, I might just play extra games more often this month, and then just really grind hard on Soten for August and September. Because those are going to be my, like, trying to get partner months. I'm going to be, you know, really trying to shill hard for extra viewership here and there where I can. Just to try and get partnered. Because once you get partnered, you have it for life. Unless Twitch unpartners you for doing some, you know, questionable shit on the internet, which I don't think I will ever get caught up in. I'm too boring, to be honest. My opinions are too tame. I don't think Twitch is going to cancel me for, you know, my controversial, oh my god, controversial Metroidvania takes, where I think Metroidvanias are boring if they don't have good movement options. I don't think anyone's going to cancel me over that, hopefully. Yeah, Record of Lodos is one of the video games that I'm going to be playing on stream soon. Probably this week. You know what? Fuck it. I might make a weekend stream out of it. So if you guys are down to watch me on the weekend, I might be playing that a little bit. I want to continue to play some Guilty Gear as well. I'm almost on floor 10. I'm on floor 9 right now, and I'm like, damn, I could do it. I could be a fucking god if I really wanted to. And get to floor 10 and then try and get into Celestial. And I haven't been practicing a lot recently, to be honest. I think I'm low-key kind of getting carried by Zato being an uncommon character, which is great. I love getting carried and not having actual skill in a fighting game. That's my favorite. Celestial Challenge is impossible. I don't know, dude. Low-key, I kind of have... As long as I can get a block string going, you have 3-ish chances when you play Zato with a full meter, full Eddy meter. Every time you start a block string, you have 3 options to mix somebody. So I feel like I have everything I need. Zato's a good enough character, legitimately, to, like, I don't know. He's also rare enough that I feel like a lot of people are going to let me get away with shit. I don't know. Anyways, I know not everybody's super into fighting games and Guilty Gear that watches me, but it's something that I enjoyed personally, and I think Guilty Gear is a really, really good fighting game to get into if you've never played fighting games before. It's a lot of fun. And to everybody who's like, I don't know, man, maybe Zato's too hard, I just want to say he's actually not that hard. No, I don't have enough MP. Yeah, I know Trax is Celestial. Trax is actually good at fighting games, though. That doesn't surprise me. I've seen what he's done with Ram. Also, Ram's a fucking menace, dude. That character is whack. But, like, I like whack characters that are, like, overly strong and shit. That's one of the things that I really like about Guilty Gear, is that they're not afraid to make characters strong. Even Soul, being as dumb and stupid fucking gorilla as he is, like, he's a strong character, and that's fun. It's fun to have games with, like, strong characters. And if they decide to give other characters, like, more strengths to help compensate, that would be a fun compromise, in my opinion. I hope they don't nerf things too much, personally. But we'll see. Damn. If you press mist fast enough, you avoid having to spend any MP on it. No! I was too slow. Thinking is cheating, that's why I use Soul. Nice. That's one way to think about it. Yeah, I think people get upset because it's like, oh, this character is like easy and strong, and they don't like that. Stuff like Mei, stuff like Soul, stuff like Ram. Although Ram, I feel like, has an extra layer of difficulty. But like, let's be honest, dude. Every character is bullshit in that game. Every character is bullshit. Even Faust is bullshit, and everyone says that he's like the worst character in the game. Like, nah, dude. Faust has some fucked up shit. You're telling me if he has 50 meter, he could just get in for free whenever he wants? He has a teleport into fucking RC into instant mix. It's an instant strike throw mix as soon as he has 50 meter. That's fucked up, dude. And his buttons are fucking massive, dude. And if he has Little Eddie on the screen or if he has meteors on the screen, he just instantly wins neutral. You can't do shit about that. I feel bad when I play Eno. Eno, I feel like, is a little underwhelming, to be honest, unless you loop Oki like really, really well, but it's hard. Chip is insanely strong, dude. Chip is literally like, he's a boss character that has like low HP. Like if any other character with like normal HP played like Chip, they'd be like ultra S tier. Chip's main downside is that I guess his like damage isn't like the craziest like soul damage or Zato damage or some shit, but it's like his damage is decent. His Oki is insane. His movement's super insane. It's just that his health is low enough to keep him like from being the absolute most busted character in the game. Random is the only selection. I imagine having a lot of fun doing random character select, actually, with some friends. I wish Strive let you do character changes more often in lobbies and stuff like that. It's probably easier if you play locally, but online, I don't think you can really do that. Ow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I actually have to be careful. Can you soul steal for the love of Jesus? Trevor has so much HP. It's insane. There we go. Yeah, the netcode being good is like super important. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to go back. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, but I could save split. Man. I'll save split. Fuck it. Yeah, Grant has like half HP, which is wild. Ow. Stop hitting me. I'm tempted to learn Potemkin. Potemkin sounds fun, honestly. You're telling me you could just fucking grab somebody and they explode? That sounds fun as shit. Ah, fuck it. Let's go check out, what's that silver ring? Let's make things interesting here. It's not like I actually care about getting a good time anymore. This seed had the potential to be like a really fast seed, and then I got kind of caught in this loop. Yeah, Aurochs honestly kind of threw off my momentum a lot. I mean, I think I played around it relatively okay, using my library card and then just making up a route afterwards, but you know. I get such unlucky casual seeds. I think part of it's also the way that I played this seed. I got unlucky from the crash, obviously, but... like, this decision is probably objectively bad, especially in a casual seed when, like, the odds of this being anything important is... Like, this is very likely not gonna be, the last Vlad Relic, because usually last Vlad Relics don't end up being high complexity like this. And this would be complexity, like, 6 minimum, maybe even 7. So, which is still within the realm of possibility for a casual seed, but... Because I needed to get Gravity Boots, Leap Stone, Holy Glasses. And then gold and silver rings. Oh, silver ring was actually really high complexity because it was vanilla silver ring too. Which, yeah, this is likely just going to be maybe at most bat. Because there was nothing at, there's nothing at, Spike Breaker, so this could be bat. And then this whole, like, side quest that I'm doing for gold and silver ring is actually, like, useless. Is there a mod that lets you quick save? No. Well, there is a Game Shark code that allows you to quote-unquote save anywhere, but I was messing around with it and I didn't really understand exactly how it works. I found like a esoteric Game Shark code that was a let you save anywhere kind of thing, but it was really kind of buggy. Yeah, not finding bat within 1 hour, that's just like random luck. You know, bat is literally anywhere in casual logic. There's like very, like, not literally anywhere, but most anywhere. Bat can be most anywhere. So I'm guessing that bat is probably here, and I got an unlucky seed, or even more likely, there's nothing important here. Maybe like wolf or something. Or like another familiar card, or literally nothing. That's another option. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to be kind of mad, not going to lie. I mean, I knew. I knew that it wasn't likely. But you never know, dude. Sometimes the randomizer be like that. So, last chance would be if I find Merman statue and then have to come back to the first castle. So, that's the last chance for the last Vlad Relic to be in the first castle. Yeah. Casual logic is supposed to make bat more likely to appear. Fucking safe logic, bat never shows up, which is wild. Oh well. Please don't hit me. Okay, that's fine as long as I don't get hit by the sword. If I got hit by his sword right there, I probably would have died. Because I have Ring of Ares on right now. Yeah, I've been having, honestly, like a hard time playing randomizer lately because of the no bat runs. Like, very recently, it's very rare that I find bat, or if I do find bat, it's in a seed that's like really, really bad already. Or I find it like an hour in, and then the seed is still like an hour and fucking 30 minutes long. That happened to me recently, so yeah. It'd be nice to find bat earlier, but whatever. I don't know, especially considering like in the vanilla game, you find bat very quickly. All things considered. It's like in the first 20 minutes of the game, really, if you know what you're doing. Ouch. Ow. Also, make sure to put that back on. Yeah, Jewel of Open first is a oof, very likely option a lot of the time because it's it just restricts a lot of the player's movement as like the first Vlad Relic possibility. Oh my god, the lag. There we go, let's do that. The reason I wasn't taking damage there is because of the Dark Armor, by the way, in case you guys were curious. Dark Armor makes you impervious to evil attacks, and Beelzebub's base Damage is evil. Thanks for the C suggestion, Fire. This is painful. I haven't even found Wolf yet, which is also insane, by the way. This has somehow turned out to be like worse than a safe logic seed. It's like, it gave me Mist, which is like, oh fun, Mist, yeah, that's great. And then it's like, can I have anything else? And the seed's like, no. I won't do this save split, actually. That's fine. I just can't die here. I just can't die here. Really? Holy fuck. I hate this game. $169. Calculated. 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 Oh, never mind. Rip. Alright, well. Now that I'm no longer calculated, let's go ahead and switch back to the instant death combo. Yeah, that area is pretty rough, to be honest. Especially if you don't have Power of Mist, which I gave up Power of Mist to save some time. So that's kind of my bad. I saved like a minute by skipping it, but then I ended up losing a minute here anyways, so... I don't know, maybe next time it's just worth keeping it. I just didn't have Mist at the time. If I had Mist at the time, I would have kept Power of Mist for sure. Oh well. Ooh, we'll take that. I was honestly breaking candles on purpose to try and find a stopwatch. Yeah, the spike traps are also kind of bullshit, to be honest. That area is pretty bullshit. I don't know what they were thinking. I think they made it difficult like that because it's like, you know, where the end of the game is, but it's also like the central area of the second castle. Like, I don't know, you move through the marble gallery a lot in the game when you're backtracking back and forth. So like it kind of is the central hub for the game in a weird way, and then it's like they just made it like the worst possible place to be. I don't know. There's a lot of bullshit in this game. I'll be honest. This game is by no means like the perfect video game, even though I love it a lot. There's a lot of bullshit in this game. He went rolling, 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 of course. Oh, this game fucking sucks, dude! What? This is a casual seed. What happened? Oh, this sucks, man. Dude. I'm like the unluckiest person on the planet when it comes to getting fucking seeds, I feel like. I haven't had a good randomizer seed in like months. Yeah, I lost the stopwatch too, which is like, okay. Extra bad. I was hoping that would be bat or something, because then I could use it to come back and then have the stopwatch for doppelganger, but whatever. Whatever. I'll double check and make sure these aren't stopwatches, but... What's my favorite sub weapon? I mean, Holy Water is the most useful for doing damage for the most part. Jizz Hand is probably my favorite because it's funny to say that it's Jizz Hand. So, yeah, Jizz Hand. Library card drop, wow! Wow! Okay. The seed's like, hey, we were just joking about, you know, fucking you over and all that shit. Another library card, wow! Good thing I... Is it trying to tell me that I should go back to the first castle? It's a casual seed and I didn't get bat until over an hour and 10 minutes into the seed. Woo! Let's fucking go! Also, do I have anything that does more damage that I could use on this fucking raggedy ass, stupid ass, stinky ass boss? No? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed. Not gonna lie, the seed fucking sucked. I had like all the Vlad relics within the first 20 minutes of the seed, and we haven't made any form of progress until now. From getting bat, and bat isn't even technically progress, but whatever. It's just nice to have. Yeah. Dude, whoever said the last Vlad relic is behind Galamoth is probably right. we're at a point where it's one of three options now. It's either Death, Galamoth, or Merman Statue. Right now, 2/3 chance that it's in the second castle, 1/3 chance it's in the first castle. Yeah, very slow service at this Denny's. I would like a refund for this. I did not pay for this. What the fuck is up, Denny's? Oh my god, I forgot he's a Shoto. He has auto turnaround. There we go. Could it be? 50-50. It's a 50-50. I'm sure nobody's worried about the points right now. This is legitimately the worst seed I've played in such a long time, and it's a fucking casual seed. Every time Mouse is like, just play casual seed or whatever, if you don't want long seeds, send him this VOD. Every time Mouse is like, just play casual, send him this VOD, please. This is a safe split, by the way. This needs to be a safe split. Oh, it doesn't have to be. I have library cards. Never mind. Just play casual seeds, forehead. If you want to use bat. Oh, wait. I still didn't find bat for over an hour. And I'm still basically 100%ing the castle here. The only world where I'm not 100%ing the castle is if I find the last Vlad relic here. I'll just say that was an intentional damage boost to save MP, even though it didn't actually do what it was intending to do, whatever. At least I have decent DPS right now. So it shouldn't take too long. Zip Scarfish. Alright, cool. I fucked up the timing. Whatever. If I didn't get this fucking library card drop, if I didn't get this library card drop, this seed would have been like an hour and 30-minute casual seed. I can't believe it. It's behind the last Vladirlik's behind Merman statue in a casual seed. This is fucking ridiculous. Who programmed this shit? I want to speak to the manager. Oh my god. This is so this is the I think this is the worst seed I've ever had. I had fucking I had Allrox fucking soft lock me and I had to waste my library card. I didn't find bat until an hour plus in. That's the clickbait for this video, is that this is the worst seed I've ever played. Whoever said, well, it was like last seed I did. Someone was like, well, at least now that you've done the worst seed ever, it's only gonna go up from here. Little did they know. Little did they know that there's always a worse seed. There's always a worse seed. And it was casual, too. That's the fucked up part, is that this is a casual seed. I want a refund, dude. It's been so long, my waffles are cold, I want to go home. Fuck this Denny's.
You steal men's souls.
Okay, I thought I just soft locked again. There's like a weird soft lock that could happen at the Merman. Or sorry, this boat dude. Thank you, Ziggy, for the gifted sub, by the way. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, dude. How are you gonna do that to me? How? Oh my god. What did I do, game? What did I do to deserve this? Is it from all the glitches? Are you mad that I've been glitching in order to go fast? Sad gambler noises. Damn, that's a big oof. Rando's telling me to go back to 80%. Bro, I'd probably be having more fun going back to 80%, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather fucking grind out that insanely difficult category. Well, at least it's insanely difficult now in order to PB. Especially if I want to get the 1626, which I want to do at some point before, you know, the end of the universe. I'd like to get a 1626. You're having a blast practicing 80%? Nice. Yeah, the 1626 is probably going to require spell death skip, so Tetra Spirit death skip, plus bufferless floor clip, plus first try Richter skip. I don't know if I'll go for Breakless, probably not, because Breakless is just a little less consistent overall. Although at that point, it's like I might as well. It's like I could probably get it consistent enough. Because right now, like regular Wolf Richter skip is like, you know, you have a you have like a 50% chance of getting it. And with like a lot of practice, you can make it like maybe close to 70% chance. But it's still like very possible to miss. I just don't want like a run killer that late into the run. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's like super hard other than just the general movement. Because the general movement is going to need to be like perfect if I want the 1626. Because there was only one big movement mistake in 80%, which was the what's it called? Clock tower. Doing the clock tower movement, I messed up the fast strat, which lost me like 4 or 5 seconds. And then you whiffed relic skip hard. I've whiffed relic skip like on like world record pace double digits worth of times, dude. Like I feel that so hard. Relic skip isn't even supposed to be hard, but for whatever reason, just having like, even though it's supposed to be a 2-frame window if you set it up properly, it's like the tension of being there on like PB pace or world record pace or whatever. It just like makes you nervous, you know, because you have to do the input within 1 or 2 frames, which is pretty fast, but you don't want to do them at the same exact time, because then you also waste time. So it's just hard. The game's just fucking hard, man. Like in a vacuum, that trick is pretty easy, but then like when you actually have to do it, it's hard, you know. Will I be mad if I hit the 1625 instead of the 1626? Not really. I think it'll be like, ah, damn, we missed it, but it'll still be like an insane accomplishment. Like, legitimately. We're only a handful of PBs away before the game is like done in any percent, to be honest, outside of doing sub 7 or toadstool route. So in sub 7, I think is going to be pretty much not a thing ever. At least not consistently. I can't see another human being trying to do sub 7. If I'm not down to do sub 7 and I'm like crazy when it comes to this game, I don't, unless like one of you new guys in the next couple of years decides to try and go for sub 7. Or if the game gets released on Steam and has slightly faster loading times somehow. That would be the other way that sub 7 would become possible, is with a Steam version that has like, or just PC version that has faster load times. There we go. The worst seed I have ever had.
My mother no more.
Clip it and ship it. And it was a casual seed.
How
Thanks, Mouse.
is it that I've been so defeated?
GG's. I didn't expect to take this long, dude.
The ability
Casual seeds are supposed to be like an hour.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man
Oh well.
if he